Hey, I'm Michael Zalapsky, and welcome to the first episode of Things You Missed in After Effects. After Effects is a big program, and there are some extremely handy things in it that some of you would use a lot, but you don't even know about them. Every topic I cover in this series was sparked by a real-world conversation with someone who went, "You can do that?" Your mind might be blown like theirs was in one of these, so, keep watching. Today, we're going to be talking about masking effects, and I don't mean effects that mask things. I'm talking about putting masks on effects. Okay, so here are some millennials, or are they Gen Z? Regardless, they don't want people to know they like to have fun on roller coasters, so we need to blur their faces. Some people would think that we need to duplicate the layer, blur it, and then we need to mask out that blurred layer. And yes, in this case it would work, but I have a solution that uses half the layers and in some other scenarios will prove much more useful. So let's dive in. Okay, I've already got masks tracked onto their faces here. Not that there's that much movement, but let's turn this mask here to add. There you go. Mask is working. And we'll apply our redaction. It's 3 effects. We've got mosaic, fast box blur, and noise. Let's focus just on the mosaic for now. The mask is affecting the layer and the effect both, as you might expect. So down here in this panel here, we've got our masks that are in our, we've got our effects, and if we go into the mosaic effect here, you'll see that, hey, there are some compositing options. Hit this little plus sign here. Lets you pick a mask to mask the effect. So that's it. Thanks for coming to the tutorial. Oh, you want more detail? Cool. I've got more. So you do this for each effect you want. So let's turn the fast box blur back on. Add the compositing option. Turn the noise back on. And we'll add the compositing option. You see you got mask 1 in each one of these. And then if you want to add the second mask, just hit plus again. We've got mask 2, which I should point out needs to be set to add. These mask types work just, subtract, intersect, and all those act just the same on effects as they do on the layers. So we're changing to add, and we've got the mosaic on her face there, and we'll add the blur to her face. Handily, it chooses the second mask on the layer instead of just doing mask 1 again, which would be silly. So there we go. Hidden identities. These options are in pretty much any effect. So you could mask off particles, you could mask off fractal noise, you could mask off anything. And it gives you a handy little indication right up here that an effect is being used with a mask. A little mask icon right there for you. Hello, little mask icon. Not only can you use those compositing options to mask effects, but you can also use it to lessen the amount of an effect. So let's Control-Alt-B there, move our work area. We've got this effect here of levels, because it's pretty washed out otherwise. But what if that's too much? So instead of having to tweak this levels effect here, you can just dial it back. So flip this down, effects, the levels, compositing options, twirl this down, effect opacity, fade it out. Yeah, fade it back just a touch, just a skosh. All the way? No, too much, just a skosh. In this case, somewhere around 50% looks good to me. So I hope that was helpful for you. I don't plan to put these out very frequently, so if you hit the subscribe button and the little bell to get notified, you're not gonna get spammed by a bunch of notifications from me, but I do plan to make these useful for you. So hey, maybe this one didn't blow your mind. Subscribe and bell notification. Maybe the next one will. Maybe it'll blow your mind. You don't know. Give it a try.